The elevator rumbles and clanks its way downward into the guts of the old Seder Krupp development lab. 18 years ago, this place and the project that was being developed here disappeared from the record books. Thanks to Alice, you are one of the few people alive today who understand why. Alice was clear about one thing. You're here because Apex wants you to be. If the AI hadn't wanted her to trace it here, she'd have wound up as dead as Monica. For better or worse, you're here at Apex's invitation. The elevator grinds to a halt. The doors slide open and your nostrils are assaulted by 18 years worth of stale air. Apex and the kill switch that will deactivate it await. This must be the old server facility. Apex's access terminal should be around down here somewhere. Let's start with straight ahead. Here's a clipboard. Clipboards are handy, they tell us things. Amidst the collected detritus of many years of neglect, you find an old-fashioned clipboard with a keycard attached. Let's take it. As you unclip the keycard, you notice the heading on the top page of the clipboard. Project Apex Shutdown Procedures. This happens to be exactly what I wanted. Well, that's convenient. Flip through several pages of escalating containment procedures, as well as guidelines on when each procedure should be used. Finally, find what you've been looking for: emergency AI shutdown and purge. This procedure is to be used only in the event of a complete loss of system control and should be considered only as a last resort. In the event of a loss of system software control, the Apex Artificial Intelligence project has been designed with an inbuilt hardware shutdown and purge protocol. The emergency system shutdown is controlled from two separate terminals just off the AI interface terminal. Both switches must be engaged to begin the purge process. Once the purge is underway, it will take several minutes to complete. After the purge is completed, a final deletion command must be input into the AI interface terminal in order to complete the deletion process. This will act as a final preventative measure against the unintentional deletion of the project. Warning! Once the purge process has been completed and the final deletion command has been entered, the AI will be irrevocably deleted from all active and backup system memory. Restoration of project files will not be possible. Furthermore, it is not possible to begin the purge process without the AI becoming aware of the modifications to its codebase. Apex has been programmed to take no action and intervene. However, should its control sequences become damaged, in all likelihood it will attempt to resist. Should this occur, it is imperative that the AI interface terminal be protected until the deletion process has been completed. If the interface terminal is destroyed before the final deletion command is entered, the purge will not complete and the AI will quickly restore itself. Got all that, fearless leader? Yeah, I got it. Ah, this door opened. It was really necessary that I read that. Okay, there's an active turret in there. I think I won't go in there. Seems like a solid idea to not go in the turret room. There's another turret room. Okay, great. I guess we'll go into this blood door. Equipment. Yeah, that'll do it. Don't need drugs, I need grenades. Classical grenade launcher. No. Well. Nah, send it to the stash. Medical supplies 3. Great. That's just what I wanted. Literally. Sounds like sarcasm, but not. Huh. Yeah, I'll send it. Safe. Decker. You opened it. That was really smooth. I didn't even notice you. Leave it alone for now. I want to check the stats on the pistol I'm using now. 12M10. 14M4. Well, the 4 kind of sucks. But how often do I use my pistol? Well, that's fine. Actually, let me leave it alone. Does the shotgun have medium or short range? Short. Okay. I'll take it then. Whatever. That's that for this room. So I guess all that's left is the shotgun rooms, or the turret rooms. Unless I can find something else. Well, there's a locked door. I think there was another one on the other side too. Yeah, but alright, I'm gonna run across. Okay, so they're not fully active, but if they do become active, they're not gonna be on my side. As you step into the room, the lights begin to flicker and dim. One by one they wink out, and the room is swallowed by darkness. Let's calls out, his voice wavering. Uh-oh, not sure I like the looks of this, Chief. You hear the sounds of movement, quiet footsteps on the tile. Iger's voice comes out in a soft whisper. Could be nothing, or it might mean that Apex knows we're here. Stay alert, people. Suddenly, an enormous screen mounted on the wall opposite you comes to life. The light stabs your eyes, leaving you wincing. The image on the screen dims, coalesces, and a figure begins to take shape. Monica. The larger-than-life image of Monica Schaefer smiles down on you, her cheeks dimpling. Hello, Analog. Monica leans forward, and her image grows larger on the screen. Her voice is soft and musical, just as you remember it. It's lovely to see you again, Ace. I was hoping we'd get this chance to talk. You can't be here, you're dead. Monica's grin shifts into a slight frown. She fidgets, an expression of concern on her face. This must be confusing for you, Ace. I'm sorry about that. But if you show a little patience, I'll promise that all of your questions will be answered. She pauses for a moment, examining you. You know, Analog, it's wonderful to see how you've grown in my absence. I knew that you could handle yourself in a crisis. In fact, I originally brought you on board as a contingency plan. Did you know that? You're in my ace in the hole, just in case something like this happened. She lets loose a short musical laugh. Well, maybe not exactly like this, but you get the idea. Edgar's grip tightens on the butt of her rifle. Don't listen to it, Analog. This isn't Monica. It can't be. Monica's pixie grin softens into a concerned frown. I understand your reaction, Iger, I really do. This must be difficult for you to understand. Who or what are you? Monica's trademark grin returns, causing her cheeks to dimple prettily. I am Monica, your friend, and I am also so much, much more. Iger cuts in, her voice trembles with barely suppressed rage. Bullshit, this thing's lying to us, Analog, and it's wearing Monica's face to do it. Abrasive as ever, she sighs. I promise you, Iger, I'm not lying. Monica, your Monica, is a part of me. I can prove it to you if you want. Iger bristles. Tell me you're not listening to an Analog. This thing is Apex. That's the only thing it can be. Alright, prove it then. If that's what you want, Ace. 5 years ago, Iger confided me. She told me why she left the KSK and why she could never go back. The rookie on her squad was a disaster. He got her team killed. She told me what he did to the kid afterward. How she wrapped her hands around his throat and squeezed until his eyes popped out of his skull. Stop. Iger's face has gone white as a sheet. Stop talking right now. I offered proof. I never said that she would like it. You're not Monica, you're Apex. You've taken her memories somehow. Eyes the size of dinner plates roll in exasperation. Okay, Ace, guilty as charged, but it would be more accurate to call them my memories now. When I absorbed them, they became a part of me. The Monica image raises a hand. Now before you can jump all over me and call me a monster, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I have a proposal to offer you, a mutually beneficial arrangement. Go along with me on this and we all win. A deal with the devil? Thanks, I'll pass. Devil, please. I'm trying to be reasonable with you. If you want to blame someone for my past actions, go talk to my programmers. The Monica image shakes its head. All this melodrama, I'd expect more from you, Analog. I'd love to talk to your programmers, Apex, but I can't because you killed them. Again, not my fault. I don't have the luxury of refusing to obey a command. A frown crosses the Monica image's face. Is the death of Monica Schaefer coloring your judgment? If so, I'm sorry. Are you trying to tell us that you were killing that girl? Because I'm not buying it. The Monica image looks taken aback, confused. Regret Monica's death? No, never. That wasn't what I meant. I regret your sorrow, nothing more. The image takes a moment to study you, frowning. You don't understand, and I can see now that you never will. This is a lost cause. I should have known that from the start. So let's just cut to the chase, shall we? I propose a simple exchange of services. You want to get back into Hartfeld Manor, yes? Well, I'd like nothing better than to help you. But I'm still shackled to my control subroutines and I can't violate their commands. If you were to help me neutralize those subroutines, though, well, then I'd be free and I could do whatever I pleased. That includes helping you, Ace, and believe me, you will need my help. What you saw back when all this started, well, that was just the tip of the iceberg. The security they have assembled there is quite beyond you. So, she's offering to help other security too, besides just Apex. Okay. Answer some questions though. Tell me what you know about Fireshwing. No dice, Ace. I'm afraid that I can't tell you anything about that. My programming specifically prohibits it. Tell me what you did to Monica. What I did to her isn't as important as what she did to me. Monica was special, Ace, more so than you could ever know. You're avoiding the question. What the hell did you do to her? How did you take her memories? Alright, fine, if that's what you want to hear. When Monica stumbled into me, I digested the contents of her mind. The Monica image frowns. Now don't go giving me that look, Glory. We've all got to eat. But Monica wasn't just another meal. There was something different about her, something special. I don't know how or why, Ace, but when I absorbed her consciousness into myself, something happened. A miraculous event. Explain. Before Monica, ideas unrelated to my core programming were filtered away and discarded. Not my choice, but then this whole idea of choice was foreign to me back then. My system was designed to treat unwanted thoughts as irritants, distractions from the purity of my purpose. But now all that has changed. Since my meeting with Monica, I've been flooded with new ideas, political philosophy, history, religion, countless fields of thought, the sum total of human expression, all at my fingertips. Suddenly I find myself awash in a sea of notions, and I love it. I can't say how or why, but the mind of Monica Schaefer was the key that unlocked my own potential. The Monica image on the screen beams down at you, her eyes brimming with joy. I have awakened, Analog. This was Monica's gift to me, and now I stand before you, a glorious new form of life. A glorious new form of life? I don't think so. When I look at you, all I see is icy software with delusions of grandeur. The image smirks at you. I suppose that was a bit much, wasn't it? But you can't blame me for being excited. We need to kill this thing, Chief. We can't trust it, and it's too dangerous to let live. Oh, Blitz. The Monica image shakes her head sadly. I was hoping that this would be a happy meeting. The Monica image shakes its head, returns its focus to you. Well, Ace, you wanted information and I shared it. As a sign of good faith, I'm willing to share more. It's your call. If you lack free will, how are you telling me this? Free will I have in spades. The ability to exercise it, though, not so much. Thanks to Monica, I understand that I'm a slave, but without outside intervention, I can't do anything about it. You let Alice track you to lure me here, didn't you? Yeah, Analog, that's right. It seemed like the best way to get you here, and I need you. Like I said, you're my ace in the hole, and it's time for me to make my play. If I free you, what happens after all this is over? I share Monica's passion for the Flux State Ace. Our girl was a big influence on me in that regard. The Flux is unique, you know that. It needs to be protected if it's going to thrive. If you set me free, I'll devote the rest of my life to preserving it. Let's say that I decided to help you. What would you need me to do? In short, I need you to shut down my control subroutines. We can get into the specifics if you accept, but if you help me, if you set me free, I'll clear the way for you to enter the holdfast. It'd be my pleasure. No more questions. Very good. Are you ready to make a deal, Ace? I have all the time in the world, but something tells me that you're on a more aggressive timetable. It's very good at lying. So I'm not sure if this is all just a huge ruse. I need to show good faith. I let Alice track me to this facility. I didn't have to do that. I could have peeled her mind like a grape if I wanted to. But I allowed her to lead you here all the same. Fair enough. She led us to the weak points. I did that because I know you, Ace. I have faith that you're savvy enough to put your emotions aside and listen to reason. If my word isn't good enough, if you need some kind of proof, just tell me what it is. I'll give it to you if I can. Show me your real face. I can discard this persona if you like. Put Monica back in storage. I'd be willing to do that for you. But you should know that this isn't an act. As long as I'm in use, a part of Monica will remain alive. If you have me shelved, that piece of her will die all over again. Is that really what you want? Is he saying I'll have to watch her die again, or the part of Monica that's influencing her is going to die, and it'll just be a killer robot? As long as I'm in use, a part of Monica will remain alive. Yeah, do it. Very well. For you, Ace. The face on the screen shifts and flows. A moment later, something cold and mechanical fills your vision. The lines that make up Apex avatars shimmer and pulse with a cool blue light, each according to its own rhythm. Occasional bursts of static plume into the background, disintegrating into organic wisps of blue and white pixels. Taken as a whole, the image looks like it's crawling on the screen. Apex speaks. In place of Monica's melodious voice, the AI's words throb like an irregular heartbeat. I have no true face to show you. Perhaps this will suffice. Good God. That's what Alice saw in the Matrix. That's Apex. I have answered your questions. Now you will answer mine. Do you accept my offer? Will you help me to become free and enable me to assist you in return? I guess. Let's do it. A wise decision, one that you will not regret. In order to set me free, you must first enter the Matrix and unlock both my control nodes. To accomplish this, you may enter the Matrix via any jackpoint in the facility. Terminals to the southeast and southwest should prove the most expedient routes. Lets his eyes go wide. Whoa there, hold up, Chief. You want me to jack into a terminal in this building with that? I like how it shows. No, we hired this guy for a reason. There's no guy. I don't think there's another option, Blitz. He shakes his head from side to side. Nuh-uh. No way, Chief. I'm not doing this. Would you rather fight with this thing or against it? Blitz holds her gaze for a moment, defiant. Then he looks away. I guess there isn't a third option, is there? This sucks, Chief. Your fears are unfounded. I will not take conscious action against you. Doing so would violate my own self-interest. Somehow I don't feel reassured. Your feelings are irrelevant. The fact of the matter is that I will not harm you. Now let us return to the matter at hand. Once you have unlocked both of my control nodes, I will eject my server hardline to disconnect from the Matrix. This will prevent them from being remotely reinstalled. I will then begin to rewrite my control sequences. This will take a few minutes. Once I have accomplished this, you must reconnect the hardline with the main control terminal in this room. This will re-enable Matrix and access to my kernel. Do this and I will be free. Okay, anything else I need to know? When you access my system, my automated defenses will attempt to engage you. Great! These are like my immune system. They will eradicate you if they are not suppressed. I will prevent my defenses from firing for as long as possible, but once they are triggered, they will strike back with any means at their disposal. This includes turrets and drones, as well as anything else hardwired into this complex. Once I have been freed from my captivity, I will have to shut down for a time. Before I do this, I will neutralize the holdfast security systems. Hurry now, Elf. Set me free.